everyone, and welcome to hashtag the Blue Mic, your independent favorites, an initiative by Big FM and Hangama Artists Aloud. And I'm super excited. एक तो ठंड बढ़ती जा रही है, and we want like cozy music and conversations, soulful conversations आज जरूर होने वाली है because हमारी guest ही इतनी प्यारी है. So we have with us singer, songwriter. Actually, she wears many hats. If I have to mention, ना शाम हो जाएगी, दूसरा दिन start हो जाएगा because she's multi-talented. We have with us Kamakshi Khanna. Welcome, Kamakshi.
Thank you, Jonita. What an introduction. Thank you for having me.
A short introduction, but you know, you have so much to share about your personality. आपकी journey incredible रही है यार. बहुत सारे youngsters especially आपकी journey से inspire होते हैं, जो आपको follow करते हैं. So let's start from the start, you know, beginning. जब आपको पहली बार realize हुआ that, you know, I have an interest for music, मुझे music में कुछ करना है. So go like way back in the time machine and figure out. तो सबसे पहले वो टाइम कब था आपके लिए?
I think सबसे पहले
when I really felt like I wanted to do music
was when as I was 13 years old and I got to be a part of this choir where the coach was Pandit Ravi Shankar, and we all traveled to Austria, just 28 kids.
Wow.
And that was an incredible, unbelievable experience. I don't think I've still had an experience that great in my life.
So Kamakshi, क्या आपके घर पे कुछ इस तरह का musical environment है because you are so much into music from the very beginning?
Yeah, absolutely. My nani used to sing really well. Like apparently she was almost on the verge of being a professional singer. My mother is trained in classical music. My sister sings really well. So all the women in my house always been singers.
One of the best moments that you've had so far in the career that, you know, you always feel so blessed about that particular thing.
बहुत सारी ऐसी memories हैं, moments हैं, but I think सबसे recent वाला definitely would be releasing the music that I did in 2020 and 2021. One was Qareeb, which I'm just really blessed that so many people like that song and connected to it. There were around 100 people who did like an a cappella version of it. तब एक drummers का भी challenge शुरू किया था मेरे दोस्त ने, Drum House. He runs this whole thing called Drum House where he got like drummers from all over the country to play a cover of the song. So that was just really beautiful to watch so many people singing the song, jamming to it, expressing themselves through it. I think that's always been a dream for me.
Wow. You painted a picture like how amazing response you get for your songs, and I have seen myself. करीब एक ऐसा गाना है जिसको इतने सारे लोगों ने इसका कवर गाने की कोशिश की है, रील्स बनाने की कोशिश की है. So क्यों ना आपसे ये गाना भी सुना जाए?
हाँ, definitely.
वाओ दैट वाज वंडरफुल। सही में हर कोई अपने लव्ड वन के बारे में सोच रहा होगा शायद जब आप गाना गुनगुना रही थी। ब्यूटीफुल, थैंक यू फॉर गिविंग अस दिस सॉन्ग।
Thank you.
सबसे पहले मैं आपसे जानना चाहती हूँ कि आपकी लाइफ में सबसे बड़ी इंस्पिरेशन क्या है?
I think for me, most of my inspiration comes from other musicians. Some of them happen to be my friends, but in my life,
I think
the person who inspires me the most is my mother. But apart from that, the artists that really inspire me, obviously, A.R. Rahman, he's someone I've always looked up to. I think his music for me is my home. If music had a home, it would be A.R. Rahman.
So beautifully put, ऐसा इसमें भी आपका गाना बन जाता है. You never know what's working, what's not going to work. Suddenly, there are a lot of changes happening constantly. Audiences are changing. तो ऐसे में थोड़े मूड स्विंग्स होंगे आपके. तो आपकी लाइफ में से कौन है स्ट्रॉन्ग सपोर्ट सिस्टम जो आपको पता है this person is going to be there with me?
So for me, my family is my go-to support system. But there's some friends that I always share my music with. They play such a huge role in supporting my career and supporting me. So I'm just very blessed to be surrounded by amazing people who support what I do.
Absolutely. और ये कितना नेसेसरी होता है लाइफ में जब आपके साथ ऐसे कोई स्ट्रॉन्ग सपोर्ट सिस्टम है, then you can really achieve your dreams. So कौन सा गाना आप हमारे लिए गाना चाहोगे, which is your favorite song? आपका खुद का?
Yeah, absolutely. So a Gana hai of the song called Tare, and that was a release in 2021 as well.
कैसे मैं कहूँ आकाश में कितने तारे, कैसे मैं गिनूं आकाश में कितने तारे, जो भी खोया तेरे साथ तोहफा था, जख्मों की है तेरी मेरी इतिहास, अब तो दिन ढल गया कुदरत भी है मेरे साथ, कैसे मैं कहूँ मेरी दिल की बातें, कैसे मैं गिनूं आकाश में कितने तारे, मौसम बदल गया महीने बने साल, जिंदगी में खो गए हम, रखा मैं अपना राज, अब तो आ गई शाम, किस्मत ही है जिम्मेदार, कैसे मैं कहूँ आकाश में कितने तारे, कैसे मैं गिनूं आकाश में कितने तारे.
Wow. It's the perfect evening song जब आप you're holding a hand of somebody that you really really love और बस stargazing कर रहे हो. खूबसूरत गाना. Thank you for giving us this song and singing it so beautifully for us. And there's so many beautiful songs of yours and इसलिए आपकी ढेर सारी fans ढेर सारे followers है और बहुत सारे लोग आपसे बहुत सारे सवाल पूछना चाहते हैं. So उसमें से मैंने कुछ choose किए हैं and we're going to ask them on behalf of our fans, of your fans out here. So सबसे पहले तो सोशल मीडिया पर जो आपको सारे फॉलो करते हैं वो आपसे पूछना चाहते हैं कामाक्षी that do you really like being on social media?
When it comes to social media, it depends on how much you use it. The minute I feel like it's really coming in the way of my actual existence and life and my
personal relationships and all of that. And
I'm moderating how much I end up using it. And when I use it for work and when I use it to share my music with people, then it's mostly a blessing.
You are absolutely, you've got that social media game on fleek, as you say. आप किसे follow करते हो, by the way, on social media, that you think that, इनका भी game सही है social media पर, they're really doing it properly?
I absolutely love everything that Hanita Bhamri has been doing on social media. I think she's an example of someone who is very authentic. She's completely herself, but has built her audience on her own terms, just being who she is. And when it comes to even the kind of reels that she shares, the humor, everything, then honestly, I also really find like this whole wave of like comedy on Instagram on reels, it's quite great. And even someone like Kusha Kapila,
And, just whenever I see
especially like women influencers and content creators just being
very authentically themselves.
Absolutely. और आप बहुत अच्छे से स्टडी कर रहे हो ना, ऐसे सिर्फ रैंडमली आपने नाम नहीं दिए, ऑल्सो गिवन प्रॉपर रीजंस टू अस कि आपको क्यों पसंद है। और हमें तो आप पसंद ही हो, आपके गाने पसंद है। कौन सा गाना आप हमें सुनाना चाहोगे अभी?
I'm going to play Dur now. It's a song that I released in June 2021.
Yeah, this one's called Dur.
लापता क्यों है बता, तेरा मेरा पता, खामखा क्यों हो गया धुंधला सारा रास्ता, गहरे गहरे पानी जैसे गहरे है ये पल, इस पल में डूबना था, फिर क्यों तैरे हम, क्यों है दूर दूर, क्यों है दूर मेरे पास है तू मगर साथ है नहीं, पहचान है पर पहली सी बात है नहीं, गहरे गहरे पानी जैसे गहरे है ये पल, इस पल में डूबना था, फिर क्यों तैरे हम, क्यों है दूर दूर, क्यों है दूर
वाओ, आई एम स्पीचलेस। मतलब हम तो वैसे रेडियो जॉकीज होते बहुत बातें करते हैं, लेकिन आई एम जस्ट शॉर्ट ऑफ वर्ड्स। आई कांट रियली फाइंड राइट वर्ड्स टू एक्सप्रेस हाउ ब्यूटीफुल आई फील आफ्टर लिसनिंग टू योर सॉन्ग्स। थैंक यू सो मच वंस अगेन इतने प्यारे गाने हमारे लिए बनाने के लिए। और हमारे साथ अभी ज्वाइन होने वाले हैं एक गेस्ट आर्टिस्ट, उनका गाना आई एम श्योर आपने ऑन लूप सुना है, साहिबा। So you get it right. We have with us now Sarthak Kalyani. He's going to join us, and he's a signed artist for Explore Song Fest Season 1. Sarthak, are you here with us?
Hi.
तो हमारे साथ कामाक्षी है, दो आर्टिस्ट है इस प्लेटफॉर्म पर। क्या पूछना चाहोगे सार्थक आप कामाक्षी से?
I really loved all of your songs, and I really would like to know, like, what process do you follow? How do you come up with your songs? Do you think the structure first, the arrangement first? do you produce music yourself, or if you are giving it out to producers, like what kind of a reference you are giving to them, and like many things about genres, like would you like to stick to one genre or do you shift to genres, different genres? So I guess it's like a very big question, but yeah.
Yeah, it is, but it's a great question. So my process obviously like varies. Some songs happen very naturally and very quickly, and some take years for me to write. So one example is with Qareeb. I wrote that song in half an hour on a ukulele. But with Dur, it took me like 4 years to finish it because I was never happy with it. And I got a lot of collaborators on board. My parents wrote the pre-chorus of the song, and then Sameer Rahat, he helped me with the lyrics. He wrote most of the lyrics of the song. So I prefer working with producers that I really love and sharing a lot of references of songs that I really like. And I have a vision when it comes to my music. Like I visualize what it would sound like, and I imagine it, and then I send people references and pointers of what I want where. But I also produce myself sometimes. So the next release that's going to be coming, it's a collaboration with another artist. That is the first time I'm putting out something that I've produced. So tell me about your song Sahiba. What did you write it about, and tell me a little bit about your process.
My process, again, like you, it's very complicated. It's not key, okay, it's one, or we don't follow anything. So I usually try to compose the song first because I feel the melody rules at every point. So I like to collaborate with a lot of lyricists, and I produce, mix, master, and from scratch to finish, I do everything on my song except for the lyrics part, wherein I like contribute definitely. But I love to do all those things, since like I'm also a proper producer and I write scores and everything. So this particular song Sahiba, it's about love, and as you know, love is such a complex feeling. So when you are in love, it's very deep. You're very patient at some points, and you feel very, empowered, and you feel, oh wow, this is such an amazing, such a beautiful feeling.
So let's hear this
Yeah.
beautiful song that you've been talking about.
तू खामखा क्यों बिसरी, ज़बां हो जैसे मिस्री, छुए तो फिर पानी में भी है आग लगा दी। क्या रे मिर्जा क्या पुकारे, इन दोनों के बिना रे न होगी पूरी अधूरी सी कैसी है ये रवानी। बेखबर सी ये आंखें एक जा है और सांसें तू बन किनारा, सहारा ये हवाएं भी तेरी दीवानी। कैसी ये अदा है जाने सा, एक नाम बस साहिबा साहिबा। मैं मलंग लंग तू साथ साथ, तू राही मैं तेरी छाँव, तू आब आब मैं बहता राग, तू गीत मैं तेरा सास। एक नाम बस साहिबा साहिबा।
Oh my God. That was
So beautiful, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I think, do you want to share any tip from your side, after listening to the
no,
song?
just keep doing. Just keep doing exactly what you're doing, because honestly, Sarthak, like today has been a really hectic, like weird day for me. And today, this moment, like hearing you sing calmed me down.
So much. You have no idea.
Oh, thank you so much.
I think
that means a lot.
and
coming
that I think
from-
that's the power of music.
Yes, yes, yes.
And
Yes.
it just for the moment I felt like everything was perfect and I felt still and just keep doing what you're doing. It's
That's magical, this entire conversation about music and the journeys that you both have had is incredible. Sarthak, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for inviting, and yeah, I loved this conversation so much. Thank you so much, Kamakshi, and thank you so much, Jonathan.
so nice meeting you, Sarthak. Best of luck.
Thank you so much. Same to you.
So we're going to listen to a lot of requests. Kamakshi आपकी और बहुत सारे requests है, बहुत सारे प्यारे प्यारे गाने आपके जो हम लोग सुनना चाहेंगे. So जो गाना हम आपसे सुनना चाहेंगे, it's Morning.
Yes, morning. Yeah, definitely.
Feels like morning. I'm not longing for something I don't have. Feels like morning. I'm belonging to the moment that's in my hands. In my hands. All this space in my mind. That's suddenly all mine. I'll paint it with colors I like and carry the love in my eyes into the night. Into the night. Feels like morning. Life is calling and I'm open this time. Feels like morning. I'm not falling and I'm holding my head up high. All this space in my mind. That's suddenly all mine. I'll paint it with colors I like and carry the love in my eyes into the night. Into the night.
That was beautiful. So there's so many beautiful songs of yours, and the list is endless that we want to hear you sing. And back to back, we want to hear you perform your lovely songs. The next song that we want to listen to is "Breathe."
Blinded by black and white, but now I see the grays that fill my passing days. Every day's a fight, but now I search for the light that was there inside. And I don't know the time, don't know
Wow. This song is so important in the current times. It has a beautiful message. Your voice has a different range altogether. अब सही में दिल से गाती हूँ. That's why we can connect directly, find that connection directly to our hearts. आपके गाने हम सुनते नहीं, हम directly connect करते हैं.
Thank
So it's
you.
beautiful, and especially this song is so important. हर कोई इससे connect कर पाएगा. It's not just artist or anybody else. It's everybody who at times goes through highs and lows in life can connect with the song. And again, it's wonderful.
So thank you. I had so much fun talking to all of you, and I hope we can meet in person at some point and do this again.
Yeah, it was our
Okay.
pleasure. Thank you so much for being with us, Kamakshi, once again.
Thank you, Janita.